There's been plenty of times where I done gone to bed thinking that, oh, I didn't take any tosses today. I didn't get none in. Oh, I'm and then being mad at myself because I didn't do it, or I didn't work out today. Dang, why didn't I work out? Or even though that I did work out, I'd be thinking, oh, I didn't get this done. I didn't get X done. I didn't get Y done. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to do that later this week, or I'm gonna have to do that later. Like, dang. And like being kind of like racing thoughts, being frustrated that you didn't accomplish exactly what you accomplished at the end of the day. And I was sort of sitting here thinking about that, and I kind of came to the conclusion that you have the opportunity to think about all this other stuff. You're not somewhere where you're freezing and all you can think about is I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. You ain't got rainwater dripping all over your head or what have you. You ate or what have you. You're not starving, but you go to bed mad because it's something that you didn't get done, or something that's just not the way that you want it to be. And I started to think, how stupid is that? Because in reality, you know how many motherfuckers in around the world go to bed cold, or got water dripping on them, or don't know where they gonna sleep, ain't ate all day. And I think about the people, the war and stuff like that. To just some of the imagery from that. You know how many people they might have got their shit blown off today or what have you, and you get to sit up here and be mad about a stupid ass ball. Like just wrap. And I started to sit back and wrap my head around that, and I'm like, dang, America. And it's not even America, but it's just the you got to really be thankful. You got to really be thankful for even the fact that you get to go and do anything, because there's a lot of motherfuckers in the world that would kill to get to worry about, oh, I missed that last jump shot in practice. Oh, I didn't run. I didn't quite finish my sprints today, or what have you. A lot of people don't have that luxury. They really don't. And I started to really appreciate that, because at the end of the day, you're like you spoiled enough to be able to do this and come out here. And even though it's not perfect, you don't have the all the training equipment and everything that I need all the time or what have you. But that's the beauty of it, right? You're taking what you got and you make it work. There's videos of people all in Africa and different places that they make it work. They're jacked as hell. There's a kid that plays basketball. They lift weights. They find ways to make drills. And I more and more think that, number one, that we're spoiled, but I think that the answer to the question is creativity, and being more creative with how you work the problem. Because no, you don't have anything. No, you don't have everything. I mean, and it could be a lot worse. It could be a hell of a lot worse in the reality, in the grand scheme of things. But is it that bad? Nah, I made it. I made it out to make some tosses. So had a little moment there of gratitude today, but got out here, it got dark, and the same kind of thing kind of creeped over me. I said, yeah, you can leave because it's dark. And I started to blame, oh, I can't see what I'm doing and blah, blah, blah. No, like no, you shouldn't need to think about you shouldn't need to, your body should just be in kinetic motion. You shouldn't need to, you should know that you're doing the right things. So your eyesight, and I had enough light in the background to where you could see. I had just a little bit of light, but that can't be, oh, I can't see, is an excuse. I mean, especially when there's been times where I couldn't find a place to go throw. Thankfully this lady here is pretty nice. I throw at this church down the road, and they've been really nice. They said, stay as long as you want. Just that we close the gate so nobody can get in, but you can walk your way around. So really nice couple. And yeah, I'm just and I took more throws. I finished. I got done what I needed to get done today because that's all that I could think about was actually if I do appreciate what I had, then I won't let me lacking a little bit of light be the uh, thing that keeps me from continuing to train. And I'm really really lucky that this place does have some light, so I wasn't having too hard of a time tracking the ball from the distance that I was throwing from. So just some interesting thoughts that came across my mind. No stick drill today. Kind of over. I kind of want to do the stick drill. I kind of want to, but by the same token, I just don't see how I don't see how not counteracting weight is going to help you produce the energy and learn how to balance and work with the ball that you want to. So, and it's not completely to discount it. I think that there's time and place for everything, right? But by the same token, I think, like I said, I think that I think that I need to get more creative. I was watching Fidek yesterday, and I noticed how he got down a little bit on with his left side. He got over his legs a little bit more on this entry here, and I started to try to do that, and I think that was a helpful little cue that I picked up on a little bit. It was kind of being tight with that left side. I sector left, and the reason that I'm sectoring left is that I'm not sometimes just not being patient enough on one and two, and I'm trying to rush it. You can't rush art, old son. You can't rush art, but pretty decent, pretty decent. I mean, it's coming along. Got more in than I did yesterday. Yesterday was a very very short day. I wish I would have gotten more. I wish I would have had some time to get some more in today, but what can you do? I'm I don't have a bad attitude about that like I used to. As long as there's a continue, as long as that there's some progression, that some amount of work gets done, I'm satisfied 9 out of 10 times. I don't beat myself up about every little thing as much as I used to, because you can control what you can control, and you can do what you can do every single day. So, and some days you got more time than others. Some days you have more sleep than other, and I kind of you gotta learn taking a stride, because even if I was even if you were getting paid to do this or what have you, even if everybody was getting paid to do this, there would be things that came up and things that you would run into that you would just life that you would have to work around, and that's just a realistic way of looking at it. And at least I'm not rushing, worried about where I got to sleep or how I'm going to get food. And so I choose to. I say all that because I choose to, and I've gotten better about it, is that choose to be where you are, where your feet stand, and be thankful for where you are and where your feet stand, because it really ain't that bad, cuz it really ain't. But that's just about all I got. You already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws. Most importantly, live to fight another day. I'm gonna get out of here.